Good day, everyone. In the news is an article that is very important for democracy in general. And, democracy has been thrown under the bus. We don't have any democracies in the world. And therefore, a lot of people blame the democracy for many failures. But have we ever really, truly had a democracy in our country? And my opinion is very simple, not a chance. And in this article, the headline reads How a case before the Concourt, the Constitutional Court, could impact the race for the ANC top positions in December. And this is related to the CR17 campaign. The fact that Cyril Ramaphosa got away in a Concourt ruling with not having to reveal all the funding that he got during that campaign, which was a ridiculous amount of money. And like I've said before, I have evidence to the effect of 300 million rand that was actually spent on the CR17 campaign. And in the sub-headlines, it reads, If successful, Amabungane's bid to have the Concourt declare the Executive Ethics Code unconstitutional could level the playing field as the ANC heads to its national conference in December. This is very important, extremely important for democracy in general. Judgment was reserved on Tuesday in application on whether the Executive Ethics Code was constitutionally compliant. And what has happened in the previous Concourt case is that the Concourt found in favor of Cyril Ramaphosa that he didn't have to declare anything based on the current ethics code. Now what Bungane has brought before the Concourt, and this is the correct way to challenge this, is whether the ethics code is constitutional or not. And if that changes, the playing field will change completely, it'll level out completely, and that is exactly what one needs to become more democratic. Judgment was reserved on Tuesday in application on whether the Executive Ethics Code was constitutionally compliant. At the ANC's 2017 elective conference, the Ramaphosa campaign was accused of having an unfair advantage because it was well funded. And if you look at the funders, it's a lot of people with interests from overseas, which means that our country was influenced from outside to get Cyril Ramaphosa elected so that he would do things for global elitist masters. And I've discussed these people at length in my videos on this channel. I've gone into a lot of detail on the Committee of 300 as well as the Council of 13. My members are certainly well versed in the people's names and who actually is behind Cyril Ramaphosa, especially the families in South Africa that run the country, the Oppenheimers, the Ruperts, the Wieses, and the Beckers. If you look at Naspers, you look at Shoprite Checkers Group, if you look at the Oppenheimers with mining, if you look at the Ruperts with regards to the alcohol and tobacco industry as well as weapons manufacturing and many other things these days that they are involved in, especially the media with Naspers and Koos Becker, the Nationale Pers controlling all the media including News 24 where this article comes from. Amabungane's bid to have the Constitutional Court declare the Executive Ethics Code constitutionally incompliant could shape the race for the ANC's top two positions, which will be decided at its national elective conference in December. On Tuesday, the Concourt reserved judgment in the case brought by the Amabungane Center for Investigative Journalism on whether the Executive Ethics Code was constitutionally compliant in the manner in which it dealt with the disclosure of donations to campaigns for positions within political parties. The code governs the conduct of the members of cabinet, deputy ministers, and members of the executive councils. It forces them to disclose benefits of a material nature received by them while in office. While it fell short, and what is being contested by Amabungane is its definition of what constitutes material benefit and political donations, and whether it only covers donations that a member is aware of or even those solicited by others on their behalf. Now, this is not about receiving a bottle of champagne in Cyril's campaign. He received hundreds of millions of rand. In essence, Amabungane wants greater transparency on dubious political donations that have since the drafting of the constitution gone unchecked owing to what their legal representative has described as flaws in the code. And I fully have to agree. They say it allows those who have donated to potentially secure patronage relationships. Potentially. I mean, we can all see how this has gone down in the past. It has to be stopped. We have to change the system as well as change the current constitution because it doesn't allow us to elect our leaders directly. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want more content like this, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and you can find the links to this article in the description below this video, as well as in the first comment. You'll also find links to the other social media links like Telegram on there. Please come and join us. Become part of this community on the ground that's making a difference. Become self-reliant and as independent of government and corporate control as you can. Thank you very much. Till the next video.